Blue Archive community is as bad as Hoyo community. They are the same people, just different type of stupid. A couple of days ago, I've been seeing this particular thing happening in Blue Archive community, like literally on X, right? It's like on Twitter. So a lot of people are attacking Blue Archive. It all comes down to basically about Yuri. I've no idea. I didn't really follow all of it, but definitely it seems to be a lot of people are doing like a bunch of comparisons. Right here, as you can see, right, left is a normal woman, right is pedophilic right-wing whips, which is trying to basically rile up Blue Archive versus Uma Musume community. So you can see right here, it all comes down from this particular post. Blue Archive is a gacha game. It appeals to many different demographics. It's that easy. I feel genuine pity for anyone who degrades themselves to the level of fandom babble squabbling. Completely worthless socialization. Alright, again, this has been happening a lot. And then you can see people are accusing the Yuri tarts, alright, harass the community, call the community pedos, say the students are lesbians, say the sensei was a woman. I don't think, did they actually say that? That's a bit weird if they do, right? And blame all of this on the Yuri haters. Anyways, I saw this video by Professor Darkness 4, which is a fellow sensei. This guy, I think he also played Blue Archive, right? As you can see, he played a lot of cute and funny games as well. Before I proceed with today's video, make sure you guys use all the relevant codes. We got Sweet Valentine 26. This is going to be a special code for the Valentine. Today you get 300 pyroxenes alongside with that. There's also this particular web event. Make sure you guys are doing it, right? So you guys just gotta pick the right thing. They say pile of stones for the riddle, and then you can basically get the gift that was be given to you, right? Third riddle, golden snail that lays out a raw. So we found that particular Mio's gift. All of these are going to be free. A sea of green beneath your hand, yet from your heart. So you get 300 pyroxenes right here for the last gift. You just click on the grass for the last, and that's going to be sent to your account.
There is genuinely a lot going on BAX, mainly from this string of posts. Now we're gonna go through this one by one and really figure out and consume what is going on.
What is going on?
But just keep this simple.
Why are people attacking Blue Archive?
Saying BA is bad. That's all you need to know. So let's get this started. Blue Archive is a gacha game and it appeals to many different demographics. It's that easy. I genuinely feel pity. I feel genuine pity for anyone who degrades themselves to a level of fandom babble squad. Basically,
so I think what this means is a lot of people want the Blue Archive community to be more open to them. Right, they want the Blue Archive community to be much more open to the trans community. They want the Blue Archive community to be much more open to the LGBT community. But it seems that that's not happening because Blue Archive is trying to filter all of the people out. Right? Blue Archive is literally, the community is trying to filter every single one of these LGBTQRI, whatever alphabet. They're trying to filter them all away. That's where this all started, pretty much.
Whatever hell this means at all, bro.
Yep.
Babble squabbling, I guess, bro, is just saying, hey, don't compare the weird stuff that some people do to the other people that do weird stuff. It's genuine bullshit, okay? So then we actually have a fan. I will never engage with these posts, but if you want to openly accept everyone in Blue Archive, which is a terrible idea, you are essentially saying, let's turn the fandom into the same shit that Hoyo has, which nobody here wants. Nobody wants to have a fandom which harasses their devs when shit doesn't go their way.
Okay. Whoa. You're essentially saying let's turn the fandom, the Blue Archive fandom, into the same shit as Hoyo, which nobody here wants. Nobody wants to have a fandom which harasses the developers when shit they don't like gets put out simply because they're not the target audience. Or their VAs or whatever you get it. I think a lot of Blue Archive fans wouldn't mind doing that, actually. Actually, a lot of Blue Archive fans wouldn't mind harassing. Literally, that's how C-Dog got cancelled, actually, right? Yep.
They don't want to have their target. They're not the target audience.
So I feel like...
their VAs. Yeah, there's basically saying...
I'm not saying I agree with it, but at the same time, right, I think most of the Blue Archive community wouldn't mind doing that, right?
Hoyoverse fandom, especially in Genshin, and ZZZ, well... it's been a while,
maybe a little bit, right?
Specifically HSR and Genshin has had moments and instances where Hoyoverse fans have targeted VAs. And this is proven. This is actual stuff out here on the internet. You can go look it up yourself. Gakome's voice actor, Aether's voice...
Yes. Okay, that's actually true. In a lot of those cases, we have seen Hoyoverse VAs being targeted or being attacked or being harassed Same goes for either ZZZ, VA, or stuff like that. The thing is, Blue Archive is a bit different because the VAs, there's no English voice in Blue Archive. So there's no reason for players to go after anyone yet. Okay, I'm saying yet because in the future there might be English voice. I have no idea, right? If Blue Archive is going to remain just a JP or anything. But so far it seems like everybody equally like the JP voice for Blue Archive, right? So I don't see a problem with that.
Actor. There have been a few others I'm missing, but yeah, harassment of the
English
VAs
VA, yeah,
is
English
definitely
VA
one thing the Hoyoverse fandom does.
in Blue Archive one day, right?
And point is, the reason that this community is great is because we don't want to turn it into the Hoyo fan base, because we don't want to welcome everybody into open arms. If you're not the target audience, you gotta go. Basically. He's basically just saying, do not open the fandom to everybody, because if you open up a fandom to everybody, you're going to bring in a lot of, well, idiots and dumb people into your fandom that you don't want, that doesn't understand the...
There's always the target audience, right? It's always the same particular concept, right? A game that caters to everybody is a game that caters to nobody, right? It's the same thing, right? You want to have this particular specific demographic they are trying to cater to. And I think that's how it is, right?
Culture that doesn't want to learn the culture will harass others because they already know the culture. You get the idea, right? And then this is where everything starts going to shit.
Ooh.
BA community is as bad as the Hoyo community. They're the same people that just breathe different stupid. Never seen anybody happy in the BA community. As happy as BA community is only because nobody engages with the game. And only people engage with that. It's crazy.
What? Blue Archive community is as bad as Hoyo community. They are the same people, just different type of stupid. Never seen anybody as happy as Blue Archive community. It's only cause nobody actually engages with the game, only with the porn. Please do not delude yourself like this. What do you mean nobody engages in the game? Everybody loves to do their PvP, right? Everybody loves to do their petting their chibis. Blue Archive Discord is wholesome. Yeah, there's a lot of very wholesome fan art to look at as well in the Reddit, right? I don't know what this guy is talking about, right?
Bro.
Yep. Is that even
crazy,
true?
Dude? Now, yes, not every community is going to be good.
Yeah, also
not
the
every
story,
community is going to be perfect. There's no perfect community at all. Some people engage games just for this content. I'm gonna be real. ZZ is a big contender of that. Do you know how many people who don't play ZZ and only consume this part of it? Yeah, there's genuinely a lot. So saying that...
So they only consume the corn side of it. They don't really play the game. I'm sure they are, right? Right. But are those part of the community though? Like, I'm a bit confused, right? If you are somebody that watches hentai for Overwatch and you only watch the hentai, you don't really play Overwatch, are you part of the Overwatch community? I don't think you are, because you are just like, you don't even play the game, right? You don't even play the game. So at that point, like, how can you consider yourself the community? Because you probably don't know anything about the game. You probably don't know anything about the story, right? Overwatch is a game. I'm just giving an example, right? This applies to everything. That's the first thing that I can think of, right? But generally, my point is like, yeah, I feel like if you are just engaging with the arts and stuff, I don't think you are considered part of the community. It's a bit different.
Hoyo is the same as BA is pretty crazy.
Okay.
In a lot of sense right here.
Jendo.
But this, it's just a straight line.
Is it a
straight line? 100%
line?
a straight line. And we got proof of it already, so.
What's the proof?
Destroyed a corporate Korean government agency. Has a big profile of doujinshi scene. Got the devs to backtrack a bad CC event, which was the English event that was about to happen in December.
Okay, some of the things that the Blue Archive community has done since the game release. Destroyed a corrupt KR government agency. We talked about this last time. There was one Korean agency last time that literally, because of Blue Archive, it got basically exposed, right? Created the most prolific doujinshi scene. That's true. Communicate every single year. They have plenty of floors, plenty of booths for that, right? Got the developers to actually backtrack on the bad CC event. This was the C-Dog drama back then. Gatekept most of the retards that fill other gachas. I'm not sure about this, but could go both ways, right? It could go both ways. Again,
and filters a lot of people out of the gacha scene.
Right?
And not only that, they are the biggest people right now in Comic-Con.
Yep.
And let me get one more thing. Is right here. The Korean blood drive, which by the way, 50%. They boosted in blood donations by 50% because of this drive. Do you
I
know
have
how
no idea about
crazy
this.
that is? So yeah, this community has done a lot. Saying that the BA community is as bad as the Hoyo community is some crazy work. And people are already saying it right now.
You can't really compare communities because it's too different, right? Saving lives is wholesome. Yeah, I'm sure Hoyo has their own good stuff as well, right? Happening, right?
They're already saying it right now, bro.
Ooh. Okay, so Brandon talks. I have my problems with the Blue Archive community, but comparing it to the Hoyo community is a cardinal sin. Damn.
They are already going in just saying all the things
Cardinal
about why
sin.
the Hoyo community has documented cases of bash. By the way, I've never heard of a BA fan going to take out their own devs and their CEO.
Yeah, okay, I think he's trying to talk about the back then in the Honkai Impacted, the bunny incident. You guys can search it out, right? Basically, one of the crazy fan was very upset that Global is getting that particular one. This is not Genshin, this is Honkai Impacted. He was so upset that he was, I think, waiting outside the MiHoYo HQ trying to stab the developer with a knife or something, right? Yeah, this was like insane.
Over some bunny outfits.
Yeah, some bunny outfits, right?
I'm just letting you know right
That's
now.
the Honkai Impacted one.
The Honkai Impact 3rd situation where somebody tried to kill Dway because
Oh, was it Dawei that was trying? That one is a special case, alright? To be fair, that one is a special case, alright? Like, how often? Yeah, like, I think like that one is a little bit extreme. That particular person shouldn't be representing the entire community, though. I'm sure Honkai Impacted has a lot of wholesome people in it, right? You shouldn't just take one person that try to do all of, like, try to be a psycho and like, attribute him to everyone else. I don't think that's fair, right?
because America, the West, got
Special.
bunny skins, a video, not even skins in the game, just a video.
You shouldn't try to attribute all of this with everyone, right?
If there's any kind of gacha game that can top that, who knows?
Probably
But
not,
this
right?
is that has to be the #1 scariest and wildest moment for a gacha game community,
Indeed.
in my opinion. But
The bunny
another
video
thing
was
about the
taken
BA
off from
community is
YouTube. Yeah,
amazing,
just
and I think
take it
not even
down.
just the community. I think the best thing about BA literally is this. I think this is the biggest filter ever for this game.
What, the website?
And here's the reason why. There's a lot of people that will look at Rio.
Oh, the age of the characters. He's saying the age of the characters is the biggest filter. I saw he was highlighting the age. I missed it. I thought he was talking about the website. He's talking about the age.
And here's the reason why.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that will
17
look
years old.
at Rio
Ooh,
and say
17.
she's a 10 out of 10. Fine, would do it again.
Would do it
There
again.
were a lot of people will do that.
Guys,
But there's
17
also
years
a
old.
lot of people on the West that can't really differentiate fiction from reality.
Wow.
So when they see this, they think, oh, this is good
17.
to go. But when you decide to hit that Uno reverse
Damn.
card and show them this,
Less than 18.
there's either two things they'll
Right.
do. There's one, they'll say, oh, I don't really care.
Okay.
I'm still smashing. Or two,
Don't care, still
they're gonna be
smash.
like, oh, but it's fine though. The way she, nah, bro. It's the way she acts and looks. So I'm good, right?
Yep. It's okay, guys.
Nah, be the same people to ridicule you
Persona
for
character.
liking something like, oh, I'm just gonna whip
He's
out a
gonna bring out
random one
Ibuki.
like
He's gonna
this.
bring out Ibuki. Oh, he brought out K.
And by the way, she's a whole robot. Just
Right,
letting y'all know
robot.
right now. K's a robot. Just
Robot,
letting
guys.
y'all know right now.
Robot.
They will ridicule you for liking this, but if they look like Bunny Azuna and Bunny Karin and shoot Bunny Akane, they'll be like, oh yeah, I would do 100%.
100%.
The hypocrisy is real, and there are a lot of people like that. Over here though,
True.
no, not over on the East, they love this shit. But over here, oh my lord, dude, there's hypocrisy everywhere.
When he say over here, do you know what he's talking about? In the country of freedom. So he's saying there's a lot of hypocrisy. Damn. Is it true? Over here in America, there's a lot of hypocrisy?
Where on that type of front.
Damn.
But yeah, BA community has done a lot of good than
That's what it is.
what Hoyoverse will ever do. I'm sorry. That's just when the proof is in the pudding. You just gotta follow the facts. But yeah, moral of the story is everybody has bad actors, and what you need to do is get rid of those bad actors as much as you can.
I agree.
So the community can feel nice,
It
tight,
is
and secure.
true.
That's it.
That's how it
see
is,
you
right?
later.
Ooh, that's a good video. That's a great video. Alright, big shout out to Professor Darkness or Prof Darkness. I don't know, is it Professor, right? But yeah, haven't subscribed to him before. But that's a pretty good video, right? So he talks about all of this stuff. I was going to look at all of this stuff myself, but he summarized it pretty well. So I'll link it to you guys the video. That's the one. If you guys want to follow his channel for more cute and funny, you can as well. Apparently he is he used to be a Blue Archive player. I'm not sure if he's still playing or not. It seems like he still plays it, right? Occasionally. Yeah, it seems like he still plays it, but mostly about the ZZZ right now.